One of the greatest temptations I'm facing right now is getting lazy with my style and saying I ain't appreciating Mike's down. I serve too small a market, I need a larger target. You know, a broader audience who's spending dollars on this. And as of right now, this temptation for making some crazy statements, complaining, but I know how pride sounds. I'm everybody's favorite, maybe one of the greatest, the peak of every playlist. You'd be a lame to hate this, but the truth is it's foolish to say this. So please bear with my foolishness, cause I've concluded it's stupid and fake it. I Google my name too much.
Fan style reviews. Jamel and I are here. Angel's still not here.
Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Hopefully he will be back soon. God, it's just me and then the guy that copies me all the time.
Who's still who ratings all the time? It always tell my ratings.
Today
his review is my review. Go ahead.
Today we are going to be talking about the highly anticipated Multiverse of Madness. And we're going to give you our anticipation ratings for this movie. Jamel, you want to start us off?
Yeah.
Let's start talking about the trailer a little bit.
Yeah, the trailer. I'm still confused as to how it's going to lead from the Spider-Man spell and Doctor Strange knowing, like, is that even going to have a part of it? Like, is he going to go into the next film knowing that, okay, I did this for Spider-Man, but I don't even know who he is anymore, or I don't even know what I did, so I definitely want to explain it for that.
Well, and that also, it's like, where did Wong go in Spider-Man? It makes us wonder where he went. Is he going to come back knowing that the spell was cast? Or is he, like, so how does he know Doctor Strange messed up?
I mean, he was a monitor of the spell book, so I'm sure in some form of magical way he'll notice a shift or a difference in the universe. So, I mean, Wong's not a complete idiot. I mean,
he's not.
He's out here doing little side stuff, like in Shang-Chi. He's busting criminals out to fight and putting them back, and so I don't know if they're going to touch on that a little bit in this movie, but
so in Doctor Strange 2, or not Doctor Strange 2, it should have been Doctor Strange 2, in Spider-Man No Way Home, you think that's where he went? You think he went to Shang-Chi, like when he went through the portal, was that him going to fight in
so
the ring?
You're saying that Shang-Chi chronologically took place before Spider-Man No Way Home?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is that what your thought is going?
Yeah, that's what I thought, is that they happen around the same time.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? I mean, I think we'll find out after this movie which one came first, as far as the timeline goes.
Yeah. I'm hoping this movie also kind of answers the question about the end of Doctor Strange, or not the end of Shang-Chi, and kind of it might talk about the rings a little, because it looks like there is references to a lot of movies in this trailer. Like in one part of the trailer, you can see the symbols that the Eternals use.
It was?
Yeah, like you could see that. Not so, like, you know how Angelina Jolie's character has that shield and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You see kind of symbols in the background that almost look just like her shield.
The background where?
In the trailer. Behind Wanda at one point.
Behind Wanda?
Yeah, when they're in the floating area.
I mean, because Doctor Strange magic, you know, he can create shields and stuff. And that's kind of what the Eternals were doing, but they were doing that before the Eternals.
Maybe.
As far as what we saw that in Doctor Strange.
I could be very wrong that the Eternals don't have anything to do with this movie. But as we were watching this trailer before we started, I saw it and it piqued my interest right there.
Okay.
So that's why I brought it up. We do see American Chavez, first time seeing her. She is the only character that I know of in the MCU that can freely jump between multiverses. And she's, to our knowledge, going to be helping Strange in some way. What do you think?
Well, you got the scene with the monster, so I think they'll be helping each other in some way. I don't know what the monster creature was about. As far as that was keeping her in some type of dimension.
You're talking about the metal monster that has her like that?
Tangled up.
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering if that's like an evil Strange holding her.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. We definitely have 2 variants of Doctor Strange in this movie.
I thought we got 3.
I'd say definitely 2.
I mean variants. Okay, so we at least got 3 different Doctor Strange. We got MCU Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
We got
So
Defender
what I
Strange.
said, but you're saying it again. There's definitely 2 variants. We have the regular Doctor Strange, Defender Strange, who is doesn't have the cape, and has a kind of bluish
the ponytail set back,
yeah,
with the 2 streaks of gray.
and he looks nice. And then there's Evil Strange, who looks almost like Morbius. He doesn't have any blood in him. Like he's almost like a vampire look. Now, theories do state that Strange is the same Strange from What If. The Strange with the third eye and who wanted the power to save his girlfriend.
Well, I think it's a version of the same character, because that one was animated, and then this is the real deal. So yeah, I think it's the same one, but What If was What If.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You gotta poke holes in all my theories.
Oh my god.
We might also possibly have a 3rd variant, the Zombie Strange. Because at one point, Doctor Strange is doing some weird magic and he looks dead.
You talking about the one when he was doing the multiple orange stuff with like a symbiote? You don't think that's one of the variants?
It could be Evil Strange, but wouldn't it be like crazy if it was a 3rd variant and Zombie Strange showed up for some reason?
I understand you love variants. Go ahead. My bad. I'm not knocking you on your love for variants.
Variants are the way of the future right now.
Oh gosh. That's your answer for everything. Variants.
We also see
a variant of Wanda. Yeah, we did. We got that. Yeah.
We see one variant of her,
yeah.
The evil Wanda,
mm-hmm.
quote unquote evil, because I don't know if she's really evil. I'm thinking maybe she's just trying to live her life, and Evil Strange is messing with her. That's my opinion, though.
Well, at some point, it seemed that she was in the Illuminati Hall, wherever they're at.
That is
and
true.
She was wreaking havoc there.
And my theory is that she's going to help Strange.
The evil one?
That wasn't the evil one, though. That was the regular one.
That was the regular. So the regular one was the bloody one. That was.
She was the one that had blood across her face. The evil one had the actual Scarlet Witch dressing.
But how we don't know if that's the same?
Okay, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm assuming.
He's assuming. Of course, we only got a little while to go until we can get those answers.
Crazy. It's coming up quick. We also see Kristen Palmer, Doctor Strange's love interest. And so what I've been hearing is, so she is a night nurse.
Christine Palmer?
Christine Palmer, yeah. Did I say Christian?
You said Christian.
Oh, my bad. Christine Palmer. She's a night nurse. And from what
I thought she was a doctor.
No, she.
No, in the first movie, she was like Doctor Strange partnered with her when they saved that one guy from that bullet. She's a doctor.
I thought she was the nurse who brought him to her.
Give her credit. She's a doctor.
I'm not taking away her credit. I thought she was a nurse in that movie.
She's a doctor.
So, but I think she's a quote unquote variant of the night nurse character,
mm-hmm.
who helps all kinds of Marvel superheroes. The Defenders,
mm-hmm.
they have a night nurse themselves. That the black lady who helps.
Luke Cage.
Mm-hmm. She's also a night. Maybe they're doctors and they just call them night nurses, like the title of the character. But
mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's multiple versions of her,
mm-hmm.
and they're all on standby because she also helped Daredevil. She helped all the Defenders, the one in Luke Cage. But apparently, that's the role she's going to play in this movie.
Okay.
I shouldn't say apparently because I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he's anticipating.
I'm anticipating that's her role.
Okay.
Maybe she's going to be there to help America Chavez when she gets hurt or something.
Okay. That's what he's anticipating. That's fair. That's fair. So you feel there's going to be multiple variants of her, that character too?
maybe we might not see multiple variants, but maybe they'll. I don't think they're going to touch on her at all. I've just heard that this is like a connection to all the other movies that they're probably not. They probably don't care to mention because it's such a minor detail on that.
Yeah.
I just think she's not even a different variant, but she's quote unquote variant because I don't know if for sure she is that character.
You love variants. You love saying variants. Yes, you live for these variants. You don't know what you could do without these variants. You got to have these variants.
The variants are going to play a big part.
Yeah.
Speaking of variants,
Mm-hmm.
the Illuminati.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart, Professor
Patrick
X.
Stewart. Is it really him? Because he said it wasn't.
That was definitely his voice.
I mean, he said people have been mimicking his voice for a while.
Nobody can do it like
There's
that.
no way.
That was him. It's like, and it. First off, Marvel Studios can't tease us like that and then just, oh no, that's not him. We know it's him. We want to see him. We're excited to see him. Welcome back, Patrick. Welcome back, Professor.
It's going to be nice that they actually, hopefully, start to introduce actual mutants and stuff.
Actually, he's the first mutant. Technically, Wanda Conda is because in
so they messed up her origin. She's really Magneto's daughter.
Yeah, but in the WandaVision show, Agatha Hartley, she said that she stopped that bomb by using her mutant powers.
Yeah.
So
technically, she's the first mutant, but Professor X is the
official
first mutant.
He's the official
Yeah.
mutant. So we know that Professor X has his powers because he's a mutant. So Professor X is going to be the first mutant inside the MCU.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see it.
And he wouldn't be sitting in the middle of everybody if he wasn't the leader of the Illuminati.
Yes.
So he's definitely got his powers.
He is definitely the hot chair of that council.
Now, in the picture we have seen of the council,
Mm-hmm.
when you go from left to right, you can make out little details. Now, this could be Marvel joking with us, throwing in little stupid details, but it looks from left to right, we see an original Reed Richards, back when the Fantastic Four first came out.
With Fox.
With Fox, yes. Then it looks almost like Killmonger, dressed up in the Black Panther suit. And I really hope this isn't true, but it looks like Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
I'm okay with Tom Cruise.
I'm going to say it right now. Tom Cruise is overrated.
Oh.
Yeah. Overrated. And I will be upset if he's playing Iron Man. There's so many other people they could pick from.
It is a cameo variant scene. Me, I'm okay. If Tom Cruise, if you are in this movie, if you ever watch Fan Star Reviews, if you are in this movie, I am perfectly fine with you playing Iron Man because I still remember the talks of you originally being Spider-Man, Iron Man. So if you're in it for, a little while, you're not taking anything away from me. Thank you for
Tom,
coming.
there's a reason they didn't cast you at it.
Oh, this guy right here is taking shots for no reason.
But on the other side, it definitely looks like I almost want to say it's Heimdall because the guy with the sword. We don't see the classic Heimdall helmet.
You think that the guy that was fighting at the Illuminati thing that was flying up?
No. See,
you're talking about as far as the council.
I'm talking about the council when the guy was walking by.
I thought
with
that
the
was
sword.
Mordo.
With who?
I thought that was Mordo.
Oh, see, that's where some of us disagree. It could have been Mordo with the staff that he wields. I thought it looked like a sword, so I was thinking maybe Heimdall. Because there was always talk about Heimdall having the Soul Stone with those crimson eyes, those orange eyes.
That was a thought.
I thought that would have been a good way to go.
Yeah, we should have did Fan Star Reviews then. That would have been great to anticipate on where them Infinity Stones were, but hey, we weren't there yet. But
it definitely gets murky on that right side.
Uh-huh.
So it's almost like they're playing with us. They're giving us these details over here, and it slowly starts to get worse and worse.
Yeah. Worse. What they are doing with the Illuminati Council, I'm okay with it. I like the fact that you guys are coming up with these multiverse. Don't you like variants? these multiversal type of ideas where you could bring elements from the past and past characters from different universes back for this. I think this is a perfect place to put them in the Illuminati. So, hey, I feel personally that when I see this movie, you guys are going to go above and beyond for you guys' audience. So,
I think it's also nice to get some originality out there.
mm-hmm.
We for so long have seen all the same villains.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a different, and we've seen the Avengers for so long. It's nice to have another group in this massive universe.
Yeah.
The Illuminati, who's supposed to be running everything,
Yeah.
come to light. Now, if Wanda is destroying the Illuminati headquarters, is she there to kill all them? Is she there to help Strange? Because we definitely see her there destroying one of the robots.
And then also the robots. So those look like Ultron bots to me.
They do look like Ultron bots. They look like the bots that Tony Stark was making to defend Earth. You know, like the Iron Legion.
Had it worked out,
that would have been the Iron Legion.
That would have been the Iron Legion Ultron program. So I feel like that's maybe a universe where the Ultron program did work and Ultron didn't become his own thing and become a villain.
And Jarvis has actual control over all these robots instead of being overrun by Ultron.
Yeah, do you think we got Jarvis in this one?
You know what? That'd be a great blast from the past if Jarvis was back.
They use Jarvis.
Because if this is a universe where Ultron lives, or Ultron is
it's good.
being
it's a good
controlled.
program.
Yeah, it's a good program. Jarvis never would have got messed up and then be put into division. Yeah, so it would be because if this Tony Stark, he would have a Jarvis, I guess. So maybe he calls it something different, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see. So my theory was that all of this Illuminati stuff happened right at the end, where once Patrick Stewart says we need to tell him the truth, it cuts to black.
You know, and I'm not going to knock you for that because when you said the same thing about Vulture, you were right about your theory, your prediction. So I'm not going to knock you for that.
You were also right about Shadow, so.
Thank you. See that? We're giving each other credit. We typically debate, but we're giving each other credit now. But yeah, that's what I think. I think you're right with that prediction.
But, so I'm going to knock my own prediction because we do at one point see him fighting Mordo. Mm-hmm. So unless that happens before he is brought to the Illuminati and maybe Mordo is acting on his own, not actually listening to the Illuminati, and he's trying to take revenge, maybe after they fight he comes into the room, that would be the only way that my prediction could be correct. Mm. But my prediction is he comes in, they say we need to tell him the truth, and then Mordo jumps in saying you need to answer for your crimes.
Yeah.
But either way, there will be a fight between Mordo and Strange.
Oh, it's confirmed. We've seen it.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. Either way, it also could be a variant Mordo.
Oh God, you are spamming the variant.
Spam.
You are spamming.
It's a PK fire. We also see them falling throughout the different dimensions. That's going to be a great scene, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Him and American Chavez. So, knowing that American Chavez can jump between universes freely, I'm wondering if he's attempting to maybe he's attempting to locate where Scarlet Witch is. So, she's looking for her children, which at one point we see her with the children. Maybe she found them, but Strange needs her help. So he enlists Chavez's help to find her.
He didn't meet... You don't think he met Wanda first? I wonder how the order's going to be. That's a good question.
So, when at the end of Spider-Man, we see him talking to Wanda on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the first scene we have when the movie starts? Or is it the first time he met with Wanda after trying to find her?
That's a good question. I can't wait to see it.
Can't
wait to see it.
Can't wait. It's definitely going to be... I'm going to say this now. This movie is either going to be Marvel's best movie, be better than No Way Home, which was, God, a great movie, or it will be one of their worst ones.
So what he just said was he has 2 anticipation scores. This is
I'm
the first
being
time.
realistic.
At first time on Fan Star Reviews, no one's gave 2 anticipations. So you see either best or worst.
It will be the best or the worst.
All right, well, with you saying that, let's go ahead and move into anticipations.
Okay.
Would
you like to go first?
I'll go first,
Okay.
and then you can give your 2 afterwards. But as regards for me, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This movie is coming out during the springtime. So typically Marvel Studios, they put out a movie during spring. And it's typically, has always been a pretty good movie. So for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, I know I'm already knowing we're going to get a lot in this movie. I'm anticipating on it. I'm going to go with a 9.5. So a 9.5.
9.5.
For Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Now, it could be higher as far as anticipation. It could actually get a full 10. Or it can be lower. But I don't think it's going to get so low with me. Not like him. So, I'm pass it over to you.
Pass me the ball. Hell.
There you go.
All I'm saying is, in my mind, No Way Home was a top tier, up there with Endgame, Marvel movie.
Even though they didn't give us full Sinister Six. Hey, this close.
Some people had a lot more problems with it than I did.
It was a good movie.
It was a great movie to me, though.
But I did want Sinister Six.
So, I'm saying this one will be better, or could be better than all those top tier Marvel movies and be like a 15 out of 10. I'm going above our rating scale with this, if it's the best.
You just said that you feel Doctor Strange is going to be a 15 out of 10?
I said it could be.
Okay, well,
so like I said, there's two review numbers here because
Okay.
I said it could be the best. Because I think I'll explain why I'm giving it 2 reviews. Because I feel like the viewers are just like, oh my god, he's always right. Or it could be a 3, worse than Morbius almost. So the reason I'm giving it 2 is because there is so much this trailer holds. Is it going to be enough time?
That is a very good question.
It's 2 hours and 6 minutes.
And I've talked to other people about that too.
I think it needs to be 3.
I feel like it at least needs to be 2 hours and 30 minutes.
If all these fan theories about all these characters are true, we're going to either see a lot of short bursts of characters, or it's not going to make any sense. That's why I'm saying this could be the best and incorporate the most, because, I mean, they're claiming it's got the most cameos. So if they don't do it right, we're walking out.
He's walking out. I'm staying for the end credits.
It could be the worst if they don't do everything correctly.
Wait.
I think they needed more time.
Did you also say that you did say if Tom Cruise is in the movie and you see him, you're walking out?
I did say that at one point. But if he is in there, I won't walk out.
He is truly against Tom Cruise having a cameo as Iron Man.
They didn't cast him for a reason. Going off of that, since we're wrapping it up here, what do you think the after credit scene is going to be?
Okay, the after credit scene, if I had to choose, I think the after credit scene, I don't think it'll lead into anything with Thor.
No, I don't think so either, because we already got Thor Love and Thunder.
I think it'll probably lead into something that sets up a big story arc in the MCU, whether that's Secret Invasion or well, that's the one, Invasion. I don't think we're gonna get anything with Spider-Man. As far as any multiverse films or Marvel stuff coming up, what's the next multiverse type of deal going?
I don't think we have another multiverse type thing.
I mean, we're still got multiverse stuff. I mean, because that's a good question.
I think it's going to have something to do with Kang.
Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Loki season 2, I'm thinking we're going to see another version of Kang in that
Multiverse,
season.
you just said it has nothing to do with Multiverse. Go ahead, my bad.
Yes. I forgot. Loki has to do with the multiverse.
There you go.
So, also, we might see some TVA in this movie. We may not.
Maybe.
It looked like it hinted at a TVA door. Who knows? But I think it's going to set Kang up maybe for... Because Kang is the next Avengers level threat, I believe.
I believe you.
So, I think that's where we're headed.
All right. Well, guys, I do want to thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Fan Style Reviews. I'd like to remind you that my name is Jamel.
And I'm Frank.
And we're going to see you at the next one.
If you like that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We out.